Today, I want to do something fun, something a little different than anything I've done on this channel. Today, I want to rank all of the former Hype House members' music careers and do a tier list. This is just a random video idea I had after finding out that not one, but two former Hype House members are now nominated for Grammys. Insane, right? So I'm going to rate their music based on my personal taste, but also evaluate their overall music careers, including their artistic concepts and branding, how they promote their songs, and how they market themselves as artists. Let's get started.
What's more?
First up, we have to talk about the queen Dixie D'Amelio. First of all, I had no idea she dropped a whole album in 2022, but before I dove into that, I took the time to listen to her older songs like the iconic track Be Happy, which is still as bad as I remember it. I will say right off the bat that I don't like any of her songs. Her earlier songs especially, like Be Happy or F*** Boy, they tend to have extremely flat vocals, and on top of that, the songs overall are just too generic for my liking. I don't mind listening to generic pop songs, but at the very least, can I get good vocals? You know? With that being said, I am going to give her the benefit of the doubt, because she was really young when these songs released. So I'm not going to be too harsh. And as time went on, you can definitely hear improvements in her songs. But from listening to her songs on Spotify, it's hard to tell if she genuinely has a passion for making music, or if she only does it because she can. Lots of her songs lack passion, but if I'm being honest, I see potential. She has a very nice vocal tone, at least to me, and I do believe that if she got with the right people and a good vocal coach, she could make some good music. But sadly, she hasn't dropped a solo song in like 3 years, so maybe we won't hear a new Dixie song for a while, I don't know. But as far as her branding as an artist goes, she seemed to try to go for this like 2020 emo TikTok Billie Eilish vibe, and it definitely didn't work out in her favor. I will never forget when the Be Happy song dropped, TikTok was in shambles. But like, let's be real. If you were 19 years old, with millions of followers on the most popular social media app, wouldn't you make some music to try to grow your career? I know I would. So her TikTok followers definitely helped push her songs to be known by more people, but none of her songs have had a true impact, you know? But like I said earlier, I feel like the potential is there. She just has to play her cards right if she wants to, and if the passion is there. She's definitely going into I see the vision, I think. Now let's move on to Griffin Johnson. I genuinely don't know anything about this dude. Like, I remember his face, and that's it. He has one song out called Convenient. It's really bad. Just bad. Nothing else. Bad production, bad lyrics, bad singing, just bad. I guess the song is a diss track, but I can't tell if it's serious or not. I can't even say if I see potential or not, because he only has one song, so he's for sure going into a terrible, never do that again. Tayler Holder is very confusing to me. I really wish you guys could have seen my face when I started listening to his song 100 Rounds. I did not know this man used to make freaky R&B music, but setting that aside, I can confidently say that his songs have way better production than the other two people we talked about previously. After 2021, he shifted from generic R&B songs to generic country songs, and he does not excel in either genre. His songs are objectively good, I guess. I'd be lying if I said they were straight up terrible, but they are definitely not my cup of tea. Just like I said with Dixie, a lot of Taylor's songs are boring and generic. His vocals are mid at best and mostly hidden behind the heavy production, and there's no passion in his songs at all, despite him attempting to make songs that are supposed to target emotional topics. No shade, but his music reminds me of those AI singers, like Zanya Monet. Not my cup of tea. There's nothing about his music that differentiates him from every other country artist today, you know? It seems like he's trying really hard to have a viral TikTok hit, because despite making music since 2017, he has put out 0 albums and has only put out singles, and none of them had yet to make a significant impact, especially on the charts. And just like his Spotify bio says, he is the most followed country artist on TikTok, and he uses his TikTok to promote his newfound country aesthetic. And people are seemingly eating it up. Well, at least sometimes. I'd have more respect for his music if he was making something that seemed to be genuine and coming from the heart. But his music doesn't give that at all. I'm sorry. So overall, I'd have to put him in the not my cup of tea category. Sorry. I'm not going to seriously rate Larray's music, because it's obvious none of his songs are supposed to be taken seriously, but I will say this, the fact that he effortlessly ended the majority of the rest of the Hype House members' music careers with one song is iconic. I just spent like an hour listening to Chase Hudson, also known as Huddy, the e-boy king of TikTok's music, and I now have a headache. His music is not bad, but if you listen to all of his music, like I did, then you will notice that he hasn't grown much since he started releasing music in 2021. His lyrics are not that good, and all of his songs are too similar for me. There's nothing wrong for wanting to build a recognizable identity around your music, but when it gets to the point where almost every song sounds the same, that's when you lose me. Sorry. He makes rock music, I guess. It's more like TikTok rock music. That's the best way I can describe it. But despite him making rock music, a genre that I've known to be more risky and boundless, his music is very safe, if that makes sense. It seems like he doesn't want to take any risks in his music, and it all just starts sounding very boring after a while. The riskiest thing he's ever done with his music is use Charli's fame to promote his diss track to her. But he does have potential. His album that he released when he was only 19 is honestly not that bad. If he explores more and grows as an artist, I can see him having a successful music career. But if he keeps releasing these TikTok rock hits, I'm out. But for now, he definitely goes into I see the potential. Vinnie has stated that he only does music for fun, unlike many of the other people I rated today. I mean, he only has like 4 songs on his Spotify page, so I won't do a genuine rating on his music. I will say though, that I do love this song. Oh my goodness. I will never forget how people tried to cancel Charli after she announced that she was going to release a song. Because Dixie made music first. Y'all really tried to cancel her over every little thing she did. It's actually hilarious. But anyway, Charli only has one song, but it does have a music video, and she promoted it as well. I think this was more of, I have a platform, so I might as well give music a go type of thing, rather than her releasing music, because she genuinely had the passion for it, you know? But listening to the song now in 2025, it is still as bad as I remember. She was only 18 when it dropped, so I won't be too harsh. I think that Charli's more into dancing, acting, and performing, so I don't see her releasing any more music anytime soon. I'll just put her into terrible, never do that again. I love her though. I am a Duncan for life. And now we have the last 2 Grammy-nominated Hype House members, Alex Warren and Addison Rae. Let's start with Addison. I love her music. I have to say it. Artistically and lyrically, no one in the Hype House is on her level. She even made one of my favorite songs of all time, Headphones On. I love that song. Say what you want, but I do believe she has some really good songs. Is she the best singer? No. But not only has her vocals been improving, but you can tell that she is dedicated to becoming a better artist. I will never forget when she released her first song, Obsessed, back in 2021. It's buns. It's really bad. It's more of a meme song to me than a serious song, but even after getting trashed for her early music, she didn't give up. And then Diet Pepsi was born. You can't lie. This song is good, and her changing up her entire aesthetic also worked out in her favor a lot. You can say what you want about Addison, but she played her cards right, and she's only getting better. Her getting nominated for Best New Artist was a shock at first, but once I really thought about it, it's really not that surprising. So yeah, I'm gonna have to put her into the A+ category. Alex Warren getting a Grammy nomination is not surprising at all, considering he has one of the biggest songs of 2025. I will be honest and say I do not like his music. It is not my cup of tea at all, but I do understand why it's so popular. His music resonates with a lot of people, so shout out to them. But it ain't for me. The main reason why I don't like his music is that it's all so formulaic. Every song sounds virtually the same, so you already know what to expect as soon as you press play. So yeah, his music definitely isn't for me. But what I do find more impressive than his music is his work ethic, and the fact that he refuses to be irrelevant. He uses very smart strategies to promote his music, especially on TikTok, and people eat it up every time. I find it to be quite impressive. So I guess I'll put him in I see the potential. His music is not for me, but it isn't terrible. So overall, I'd say that the former Hype House member with the best music is Addison Rae. The member that can sing the best is probably Alex Warren, who's most likely to be a successful singer. Besides Addison and Alex Warren, if I had to choose, it'll probably be Tayler Holder or Chase, if I'm being realistic. I don't know. Comment what you think below, let's get a discussion going, and I'll see you in the next one.